Hey guys, it's Vicky, and today's video is going to be a recap of my October solds on Poshmark. So October was an amazing month for me for the fact that I am a part-time seller. I do work outside of the home full-time, so I will get into what I did towards the end of the video. If you want to stay tuned for that, stay tuned. I'm going to go over some of the things that sold. And honestly, with this video, I'm going to post the screenshots over here, and it'll just show, I'll try to go slow, but I'll just show them as I go over a few of the best-selling items, I feel. So, I guess we'll go ahead and get started. Alright, so the first thing, I'll just go over things that sold for over $20 because most things that I get, my sell price is between 50 cents and $2. I have paid as much as $5 for items, depending, mainly with shoes. So we'll get into that right now. The first thing I want to point out is the Hell Bunny Clara Skull 50 skirt. Now, given I found it right when Halloween was about to come up, that was great because I know that person used it for that. But you have to remember that people do like that kind of stuff all the time. There's a lot of Torrid stuff that I've sold that has like skulls and skeletons and stuff like that. And you know, it's, I think I had a Nightmare Before Christmas dress, and it sold really quick for a decent price. So stuff like that will sell. I was not familiar with this brand, but I picked it up just because it was different, and I'm glad I did. I sold it for $30. We will go up. I had a Vince Camuto 2-pocket sweater. I sold it for $20. Now, I had that sweater for a long time, and I had it listed for $40, and I was like, you know, I'm just going to lower my price. And the minute I dropped it by $20, somebody bought it, so. ModCloth, that's another brand that does really well. Those two dresses sold within a week of each other, like literally a week after I listed it. The blue floral dress I sold for $31. And the other ModCloth, it was called A Nudge of Nostalgia Denim Jumper, I sold for $24. I did get a 4-star rating on that, and she didn't say why, but I think I know why. So before she purchased it, you know, I wash most of my items unless they have new tags with them. So I had washed it, but it did not want you to dry it in the dryer, so I had to let it air dry, right? And apparently I should have used like fabric softener, liquid fabric softener or something, because it was kind of hard, kind of stiff. I mean, it was dry, but it was just, it wasn't soft feeling. And I think that may have been why. Like, it was clean, but it was kind of hard. I don't know how to put that. So yeah, that was my bad. It happens, you know. I'm not perfect. Nobody is. Alright, Harley Davidson men's jeans. Those were size 40, 34s. I sold those for $22. Vintage Coach brown leather crossbody purse. I sold for $25. Now, I do want to say with the Coach bags, the vintage stuff does not sell very well. So if you're at a store and you find one, okay, and they have it marked up to 15, 20 bucks, it is not worth it. Do not get it because they do not do well. I have sold multiple vintage Coach bags and I only get like 20 bucks for them. So steer clear. If it's like 1 or 2 bucks, go for it. But yeah. A lot of 6 Lularoe one size leggings sold for $30. Ivanka Trump seems to do really well. I had a shirt of hers not long ago, and I sold it for, I think, like 25 bucks, like within a day. So anytime you find Ivanka Trump stuff, get it. It's a good one. That sold for $27. A lot of 6 Lularoe tall and curvy leggings sold for $40. That was 6. Timberland waterproof boots, size 10 for men. It sold for $30. Lilly Pulitzer, the wall short, sold for $20. I actually purchased that from Plato's Closet during a clearance time. I think I paid like $6 for it, so that was okay. Anthropologie 3 Feathers Polka Dot Vest, that sold for $22. The Haan large black patent leather woven clutch sold for $36. I did have it started at $75. Now, I didn't pay much for it at all. I did get it at the bins. it was an immaculate condition. Like, it was so perfect, and I couldn't believe people just left it. Like, they had already gone through the bin, like where all the purses were, and they just left that. And I was like, why? Like, it was in excellent condition, perfect. But I was like, you know, I don't buy these things for a lot, so anything I sell it for is basically gonna be a profit. So I just lowered it, and of course somebody purchased it when it got down to about 40 bucks. So Free People lace skirt, I got that for $5 at the Final Cut store, and I sold it for $31. The Ever short sleeve New Haven hoodie sold for $21. I do not suggest ever purchasing anything that is by Ever. It is kind of like an off-brand type thing, I guess. I don't know, but it sat in my closet for a long time with no likes at all. I mean, I didn't even have a like on it when it sold, I don't think. I think the person just bought it straight out, so. Harley Davidson black sweatpants sold for $20. I sold a bundle, which I'm not even going to get into because I only made 30 off of it, so that was basically $10 for each of those items. Madewell Skinny jeans, size 27. I sold them for $40. Now, this one was a little devastating because I got a 1-star rating. It was probably my second or third 1-star rating. I have gotten them every now and then. Basically, what the problem was, now she had messaged me on the app, and she was like, what condition are these in? And I went just to make sure. I pulled them out. I looked them over. They were immaculate. Like, there was no holes, no stains, no wear at all. It was like they barely had been worn. And I told her, I was like, they're in excellent condition. You know, it doesn't even look like they've been worn. And she's like, okay. So she went ahead and she purchased them, and she got them, and she gave me a 5-star rating, and, you know, accepted the order and everything. And then like an hour later, it said that my rating had changed, that she had changed her rating. And I was like, oh. So I went, and it was a 1-star rating. I was like, what on earth? What happened? And then in the little comment section, she put that there was a 1 centimeter tear on one of the back pockets. And I was like, oh my gosh. Like, I was so devastated and upset that that happened. Like, I was embarrassed because, like, I told her they were in excellent condition. But the one thing I did not do was actually open, you know, look in the back pockets. And I think from that I learned, from now on, always check the back pockets. And I'll tell you, with pants I've learned, check the crotch first, because some people don't wear underwear and it's nasty. Just gonna say. Check the crotch, check the back pockets. Check for where your legs might rub together, because sometimes it can wear down. Always check, and check the bottoms of the jeans where people step on them constantly. You check those places and they're good, and you're good to go. But those are like, oh, and also sometimes the belt loops will have holes. I learned that too the hard way. Alright. Armani Black jeans sold for $20. Tahari purple skirt set sold for $28. BCBGMax Azria red denim jacket sold for $28. I had a bundle sell for $78, and it was Lululemon Free to Be Secret Garden sports bra, Lucky Brand ankle strap sandals, horny toed sleeveless dress, and Free People sundress. I gave her a really good deal on that. Well, I guess, because she's the one who offered $78, and I was like, I mean, honestly, that was a pretty good offer for the amount. 30, 15, 45, and 25. So it was fine. All right, let's see. All right, so Uncle Frank boho dress sold for $25. That's a good brand, but it took a while for it to sell. I expected it to sell a lot faster than it did, so it did not. Let's see. Okay, I'm not gonna go over that bundle. I sold a bundle for $23, but it was 5 items, and it was really cheap because I was doing a 2 for $15 sale, and anything under $15 was part of it. So you basically buy one, get one free. A Brahmin black leather shoulder bag. It was a very small miniature bag, and she paid $40 for it. Torrid star print tunic sweater. She paid $20 for it. That sweater I actually took and put it in my closet, and I was gonna wear it, but I was like, you know, Torrid sells really well for me, so I'm just going to go ahead and sell it. And sure enough, it sold pretty quick. Athleta pink all over gleam tights. I sold those for $24. They did have a defect with them. They had like a little stain on them. I tried to wash it. I tried to get the stain out. Nothing helped. She even asked in the comment section, you know, she asked, because I put in the description that it had a stain on it and maybe somebody else could get it out because I was unsuccessful. And she said, did I put it in the dryer? And I told her, unfortunately, yes, I had. So she's like, she's just going to take her chances. So she offered me 24. I accepted it. And she gave me a 5-star rating on it. So hopefully she was able to get that little spot out. It was just a little, it looked like an oil spot, like a grease stain. $40 for the Denim and Supply Ralph Lauren floral dress. Denim and Supply floral dresses sell. That's the second one that I've sold. For the second one, the first one I sold for like 30, and this one I sold for 40. So that was good. If you ever run across them, grab them up. I had another bundle I sold for 25, which was 4 items. I had another bundle for $25, which was 2 items. Lilly Pulitzer striped sweater sold for $20. This one got me because she gave me a 4-star rating, and then she wrote that it was due to item cleanliness and item description. And I thought it was odd because I was like, well, first of all, like, I literally washed it like the day that I was shipping it because I had myself gotten something on it, and it was like black. I don't even know what it was. But anyway, I washed it because I was like, oh gosh, this woman just bought this and I've already ruined it. So that was gone. You know, everything was washed. It was fine. It was clean. The item was described as it was described properly, but she still said that it was not clean. I don't know. You know, you can't please everybody. I don't know. But that was just a 4-star rating, and she accepted it, so that was fine. A Jennifer Lopez satchel, $20. Rebecca Taylor animal print dress, size 10, sold for $60. Tommy Bahama silk floral wrap dress, sold for $25. I always pick up Tommy Bahama. It doesn't matter what it is. I always pick it up, especially if it's the floral prints. But I do pretty well with that. I do have a pair of sandals in my closet that have been there for months. Nobody wants them. But Bebe cream gold cowl neck sweater dress, it sold for $28. A Tahari Burgundy dress sold for $24. Denim and Supply navy satin lace-up blouse sold for $20. And that was everything that sold for over $20. Now, of course, I had multiple smaller sales. I don't mind the smaller sales, especially if I only spent like 50 cents to $1 on something. So those were the items that sold that were over the $20 mark. I hope you took note of some of those brands. I do want to stress that Denim and Supply Ralph Lauren, that is one that I always look for. I always go to the dresses at every thrift store, and I'm looking for that floral, because that floral print, people really like that floral print. I guess it's like, I don't know, it's something about it. Obviously there's something going on there, but I remember having a dress like that back in the 90s, and I remember wearing my combat boots with it. It was like really in style. It was like the baby doll dress type things and the combat boots. That was just like the style. So I want to talk about what I did differently this month compared to the last couple months. And the biggest thing that I did was sharing. I shared and shared and shared. Like, I literally in the last 30 days have 74,000 self-shares. Now I have 500 and some odd, like 506 now, 505 items that are available. I will share my closet when I get up in the morning at 6:30 to 8. It just depends. It's 6:30 to 7. It just depends on when I get up. Usually on the weekends I don't do that morning share because I like to sleep in. So Monday through Friday I will share about 6:30 to 7, and I'll share my entire closet. I do share through my phone because I find it's a lot easier to do on my phone. I hate doing it through my computer. So when I share on my computer, I will get captchas constantly, which I understand they're doing that because people use bots and they want to prevent that. And that's all great, but I prefer my phone. But I do have difficulties with my app, which I'll get into later also. But yeah, so I'll share at 6:30 to 7 in the morning, my entire closet, right? I will share again at 11 to 12. I will share one more time before I go to work, and I will share at 2 o'clock. And then my boyfriend, so wonderful, he will share my closet for me at 6, and he uses a computer, and he'll also do it again at 9 for me. Some days he's late doing it, which is fine because he doesn't have to do it. So he's helping me out a great deal by doing it. I would do it at work. Sometimes I do have downtime, but I don't have a lot of data on my phone, so it usually sucks all the data out of my phone. And then I'll do one more share before I go to bed at night. So I've done that every single day of October, and I had a sale. I had 6 days in October I had no sales. Every other day I had sales. And my sales were sometimes one sale a day to multiple sales. Most days I made almost, I'd say $50 to $60 in sales, sometimes more, sometimes less, it just depends. But I noticed after sharing 6 times a day, I literally, it makes a huge difference. Something else that I was doing was I started listing more. I'm about to start listing again. For some reason, when I start listing more, all of a sudden stuff starts selling, like stuff that's been sitting a while. It's really odd, but it has to do with the new listings, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, I started listing more, sourcing more, because I did get lazy. You know, August, September, I was lazy, especially in August. But I'm gonna continue to do this and see how it works. Oh, and if you saw my last video, the last video that I did about bundling your offers, so I want to talk to you real quick about that. I've been having difficulty on my phone trying to do it. For a while it was working, and then all of a sudden after this update they did, it just quit working. So I'm not able to bundle my customers' likes to send them an offer anymore without sharing to their closet and, you know, each item. So it's annoying. So I do it on my computer because it's the easiest way. But with that, what you do, one more time, I'll go over it. All right, so you would basically say somebody liked one of your items, okay? What you're going to do is you're going to click on their profile. You're going to go to that little bag symbol at the top of their closet. Click that bag symbol. And then once that screen opens, you're going to go to the top right corner and you're going to click those 3 little dots or whatever that is up there in the very top, right? That gives you the extra menu. So you're going to click that, and then you're going to go to switch to seller's view. Once you do that, you'll have the option to share to bundle. So you're going to click share to bundle, and from there you're going to go to their likes, and you're going to say share to bundle all of their likes. So it's going to show every item from your closet that they've liked. So once you click that, you can go click each item and put share to bundle, right? And then you can send them a personal offer. It's not an offer that goes to everybody who's liked it. It's just going to go to that one person. So I started doing that with every single person who liked my items. And let me tell you something. It works. It really does. And another thing is you still have the option to do an offer to likers, because you know when you use that offer to likers, if they already sent that offer to somebody, it's not, you can't do that again to them. You have to lower it even more to send to those people. So it saves your offer to likers. So you have more chances to send offers out. So definitely check that out. See how it works for you. Let me know if you've been doing that. I literally learned it like 2 weeks ago. So I'm so glad that I finally found something new to do. All right. So what else? I'm trying to think. Is there anything else that I want to talk about that I'm going to miss? I probably will forget something and I'll be like, oh, wait. So, oh, yeah. If you watched my last video, it was more just a whiny video about all the drama, apparently, that's in this reseller world, which I don't want any part of. I'm probably making a video is probably not the best thing for me to do about it, but it's something that needs to be talked about because it's just the internet in general. People are mean. You just have to remember that people are still human beings, and you wouldn't like it if somebody was talking down to you because you fucked up and made a mistake, you know? We all make mistakes. Nobody is perfect. You've made a mistake once or twice in your life, you know? And to have somebody hold something over somebody's head who made a mistake for the rest of their life is disgusting to me. And I know people can change. I've seen it. I've done it. It's just part of life. We live, we learn. Be nice to each other. You know, we only have this one life. Why would you want to make somebody's life miserable? Like, how does that make you feel like a better person by hurting other people? So, I don't know. it is what it is. I'm just, you know, I get a little talky sometimes, and sometimes I just need to shut up. And I might edit this out because I'm doing it again. I hope I was able to help you. If not, you know, I'm sorry, I try. That's all I can do. I'm only human. So I will make a new video eventually. I'm not sure when. If something pops up, I'll be sure to come back and let you know. Have a great night. Bye.